Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We got in the color yellow, playing as the Japanese, it's Beastie. And the color blue, playing as the Holy Roman Empire. Representing 3D games is Anotand. Welcome everybody, how are you doing? We got a clash of new and old civilizations today. Beastie, playing with the Japanese. And Anotand playing with the Holy Roman Empire as civilizations that are quite different from each other. I'm super curious how this will go out. Beastie already opening up with the dock, same as Anotand. I find it funny, how important is water in this map? If you think about it, it's only 2,000 resources. There is no deep water fish, and that's it. Despite that, Beastie opens up with the water, and looks like they will fight for it somehow. This shoreline fish is worth fighting for. I understand for Beastie. For Beastie, he has the advantage of the cheaper fishing boats. So basically, as the Japanese, you have the option to create fishing boats cheaper, and that gives you an advantage, you know. Whereas the Holy Roman Empire costs 75 compared to 45 for the Japanese. Only pay 45. So it's quite a big difference in economy. If you think about it, it's almost half. So it makes sense to go water here as the Japanese, just because it's cheaper. But for the Holy Roman Empire, if you're thinking about the future, this water is not gonna sustain you enough, and you will eventually think about farms. The problem is there is not much wood in this map. It's a little bit. Actually, there's a lot here. I take it back. There's a lot of wood. It's just it's not too far. It's not too close from home. So we will see if Beastie goes with a shinobi landmark to try to sabotage his enemy building, disrupt his food economy. That can also be a choice, or decide to go to the farms himself, just because, you know, this water is not gonna... It's not like I take the water, I win the game. It's more like I'm having a small boost in the economy at the beginning. And that's it. As long as this... when this shoreline fish finishes, I'm also done with the water. So I suspect both players won't invest that much into fishing ships. So far they're sharing. It's like, you know, civilians don't really care about war. It's like, yeah, I'm working here, I'm working too. Unless some military, some commander says like, I need to destroy this, cannot share. It's like, okay, dude, nothing personal. There you go, the Icon Chapel, going for the Holy Roman Empire. Nice and classy. How long since we haven't seen the Holy Roman Empire do this? I mean, his brother, the Order of the Dragon, also does it from time to time. As the Holy Roman Empire, we got things quite figured out already. You got the Anka Chapel, you get your relics, you get your Regnix Cathedral, you get your relics. Then you go Imperial. And we should see that from Anotand. Whereas from BC, it's a bunch of choices, and it's gonna be the Kura storehouse. Like I said, this water is not worth fighting for, even if... Like, if you win the water, it's not gonna be enough food for you. It's gonna be the Kura storehouse. And the problem is, Anotand is aging up sooner than Beastie. And that means he's gonna have a fighting ship soon. Either the Galley or the Hulk. It's gonna join here. And with that, the water is over for Beastie. Like, he won't have enough fishing ships to fight. And yeah, that's... I think Beastie already lost the water. As soon as Anotand creates this fighting ship, I think he will lose it. Let's see if he decides to create that one. Little wheelbarrow going on for Beastie here. Remember, has the Towara. The Towara. It's a small wheelbarrow. Make your villagers walk a little bit faster, but you know, it's not like the real wheelbarrow where everyone runs. So far, he decides, interesting choice, he decides not going for military ships here. Instead, he's gonna put the arrow slits in placement, which he should be able to shoot at least one of the ships here, especially if this shoreline fish is finished. Yeah, this is finished, so it's only about time until he can start attacking here. And there you go. And with that, I think Beastie already lost the water here. It doesn't worth saving only 2 shoreline fish yet. And one, I don't know how long left they have. Excuse me, guys. Let me click here. I think I can click it. Anyway, it's gonna finish soon. It's gonna finish soon. So, could storehouse already for Beastie. See the villager count here. 9 for Anotand. Meaning, he's going to castle. I mean, we all know it, right? He's going to castle. There's nothing that Beastie can do to stop it at the moment. He's already more than halfway there at 6-minute mark. Beastie probably going to castle himself too. Indeed, 9 villagers on gold, 14 on foot. Very nice. Very nice micro coming from bot player. Macro, sorry. Very nice macro. You're wondering about what is macro? Macro is basically the things you do to get resources to support your strategy. It's not about where you put them or anything, all the little details. That's micro. It's about the strategy itself. And we see the floating gate, both players aging up pretty much at the same time. But Beastie, going with the floating gate, he already has 1 monk on the field, which he can give him. It can give him a small advantage when it comes to gathering those relics. Those relics are pretty even in the distribution. This one is a little bit far, but these two. But the rest of them, there's no relic that is easily accessible from bot players. They're still quite far from their base, so there's still a possibility that one player can get bot 5 relics here. Anotand already aging up. He's gonna send his priests. Don't mind me, I forgot the Holy Roman Emperor had priests here. So gonna send 2 here. But BC already sending the counter attack. It's gonna be the Onabugashas. Onatand's gonna find out. But the priests, it's like they're a little bit of a racing to get the relics. Looks like Beastie realizes that, and he's going to the south. So far, no other monastery for Beastie. There you go. Monastery coming out for Beastie now. Now, Onabugashas will try to catch up, also known as the Onabugati. Looks like won't be able to find that priest, but he's gonna find the other one. So eventually, I think Beastie should be able to get this. Except when there is a knight coming here. Now, second relic, already going home for Anotand. Let's see if he decides if Beastie can take it. Another relic coming from Anotand here. This looks pretty good for Anotand. Knight coming here should be able to deal with the Onabugashas quite easy. These are not upgraded yet, and this is a knight, of course. It's gonna mail the Onabugashas. There you go, almost 3 hits and she's done. 4 hits, sorry. It looks like he's still gonna push to get it. More Onabugashas going soon. And on with that, the monk goes down. And the relic already pretty close to Anotand's base. So far, no relic for Beastie, which is pretty bad against the Holy Roman Empire. We need to take a look. Where is this priest? Is he gonna try to take this one? I don't think so. There's already a knight here. And the problem, if you go spearman, they're slower. So you're gonna... like, time is very important here. Third relic already going for Anotand. It's a fight of relics now. More knights going for Anotand already, which make things even more complicated. Beastie going for Spearman. Now looks like the Onabogeshas don't do much against those knights. So they're gonna have to run and give Beastie some time to recover. One relic going for Beastie, second relic on the way home. Is it gonna be able to get home? Oh, this guy is... Look at this. He's really sneaky. He's going through the sides of the map. Slow but steady. He's far from home. The problem is this knight gonna get him. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think he saw it. He saw it. Second relic not going out for Beastie. Looks like his scholar very soon to get those relics. We're pretty confident Beastie only sits up with one relic, whereas Anotand sits with 4. It's a huge difference. Let's see the gold income now. 1,000 for the Holy Roman Empire. Should be pretty safe to go Imperial anytime soon. Just need a farm transition. It's because he lacks food. So he's going for berries now. Beastie going for another second town center. Already upgraded to a daimyo manor. Oh no, sorry, it's not updated. It's just the visuals when you go next age. Looks pretty nice. So looks like the 4th relic, it's gonna be for Anotand. And with that, a lot of knights in the field. Beastie needs to wall off, and indeed that's what he's doing. Starting to wall off as much as you can. You cannot really wall this map too easy. It's very open. It's gonna cost you a lot of wood, and the knights get inside of here. I'm gonna try to get some villagers. Gets another one. Thinking about 8 worker kills already. Did I miss something? When did Beastie start losing villagers? Not exactly sure. It's like Beastie on the defensive side here. I'm not gonna be able to find another point of entry to his base. Here is pretty much protected by the town center, but the town center is not gonna do much against those knights. I'm gonna be able to at least get one villager kill if they decide to get inside. This forge, getting 75 gold a minute. Well, that's... You may have lost the relics, but you still have the Yoroshiros, where you can just put in the forge and start like getting passive income. You already have 150 gold a minute. Like, you will need more of them, but eventually, if the game goes long enough, he will be able to get it. See, Bannerman for the barracks, going off for Beastie, boosting his Spearman. Oh, sorry, this is a daimyo manor. This was upgraded. Sorry, it's a daimyo palace, which is the second upgrade. You see that Langnesh joining the party. Yellow pants to confuse his opponent. Look at this. Beautiful textures here coming from. This is like, it's like sand textures you put here in the map just when you know, I don't know, it's great. It's great. I love it. Onabogeshas. I'm gonna get the priests here. Are these upgraded? I don't think so. I don't think he upgraded them just because it doesn't... You need more spearmen in this case. You need a lot of spearmen. The problem will be the Langnesh. They're gonna melt this spearman, so you're gonna need someone to tank, and it's gonna be the samurai in this case. Anotand trying to slow but steady, getting to the north side of the base of Beastie. Daimyo Manor upgrading to Daimyo Palace adds another arrow slit There you go. I wouldn't be surprised if we see PC upgrading this town center into a shogunate castle. Spearman gonna be able to defend the villagers here, and looks like his main focus is to upgrade his town center. Because if he upgrades the town center, he's gonna be able to survive any kind of push. Now the possibility of going like a lot of man-at-arms and a lot of knights is just not there yet. Anotand already going on with the farms. Slow but steady, getting ready for Imperial. It looks like Anotand is not really... He's not too interested in going Imperial now. He's interested in causing some damage. Looks like this villager's gonna go down here. Also, a lot of villager kills, 12 already. Good thing BC already sitting with the villager count. It's like this Shinto shrine, it's gonna go down. These are too many knights. And with that, the relic is gonna go down. There is no priest around here, right? Sometimes you can send a sneaky priest. Ah, there you go. Your priest is going to steal the relic here. Shogunate Castle already in place for Beastie. Meaning, it will be very hard for his opponent to push his base. No upgrades for the secondary town center. Should be able to upgrade this one soon if he decides to do so. Should be very easy. Nice attack by the Shogunate Castle. Remember, it's only single target apparently. Sneaky prelate is gonna take the relic back home. Setting the Holy Roman Empire with 5 relics a huge advantage in the gold economy. Surprisingly, these forges are still alive. This is a huge push. Is BC gonna be able to defend this? There's a huge pressure from the Holy Roman Empire. That's a lot of spearmen. Actually, Shogunate Castle doing God's work here. Doing a lot of damage to those units. Look how much damage they get to a knight here. BC sitting in 6 population. But this is pretty much a castle, right? You cannot just stay here too long. You're gonna lose all your units. Now, villagers trying to run. Gonna try to look for other places to get resources. It's not gonna be in the base. Shogunate Castle actually doing a very good defending. Is Beastie having +2 range attack? Not yet. Meaning his town center could do a little bit more damage if he had a lot of villagers going back to work again. We're gonna leave all those resources here and go back to work. Forges. Oh my god. Forge have been deleted. Has been destroyed, so Beastie's passive, gold's passive income is gone. Now Anotand taking control of the map, already getting those resources here. Expanding little by little, already taking the deer in Beastie's base. The good thing, Beastie sitting with a really nice food economy. Not much farms yet. We're talking about 33 farms, but with the Shogunate Castle should be able to boost 75% harvest rate. How cool is that? Look at how fast this villager gathers. It's like the boar is gonna go down. He didn't die for nothing. This time they will eat it. Anotand. Now mixing some man-at-arms. It's gonna be very hard to push into the Shogunate Castle now. And we see a unit I like a lot. It's the Onamusha. The crossbow mounted unit unique for the Japanese. Gonna be able to kite. Basically beats anything that Anotand has in the battlefield. The problem is BC don't have enough of them. And they cost gold and they're expensive. And when it comes to gold, we're running out of gold. More auto shields here, waiting to be placed. Got another forge here with a passive gold income. And then goes Anotand with another push, but this time PC with the Onamushas. Gonna get stuck in the house here. Gonna fight inside the base with the Shogunate Castle. Doing a really nice job. But you're gonna need more of them. Gonna have only 14, 5 more to come. Hopefully they are in the back. Yes, they are in the back. This Shogunate Castle doing a lot of damage here. DC not stopping his economy. He's just run out of gold. It's gonna be very tough for him. His opponent sitting in 1000 gold per minute, only with 4 villagers in gold. That's the power of the relics with the Holy Roman Empire. Basically infinite gold for the rest of the game. So gonna Mugeisha's gonna one hit any kind of unit Anotand had, and looks like Beastie still alive somehow. Onabugeisha, sorry, not Onabugeisha's, Onamusha's gonna be able to hold this fight, and more units coming from Anotand, but this time he lost a big chunk of his army. Like he will check if his opponent is here. Look at this guy, one shot by the town center. Forge coming from Beastie here. Anotand not gonna let Beastie build the forge here, and it's a problem here. The army is here, and also Beastie needs to go and fight for this gold. And we see the Bannerman gonna get that knight, and with that he should be able to defend this part of the map. Beastie getting the gold again. Remember, trade is not a really good option in this map. It's not very far from your base. Anotand are already putting 2 towers here, 2 more in the north. It's like Beastie gonna push with this army. The problem is, where is Anotand's army? By the way, no +2 damage for Beastie yet. He doesn't have the gold to do that. Looks like he will macro to get it. Onabugeishas should be able to kite this. At the power of these mounted crossbows, doing a lot of damage here. So you need this +2 damage here. Now Anotand gonna mix it with the archers here. We don't see this very often. Holy Roman Empire going for archers. It's gonna be the direct counter for the Onamusha, sorry. Beastie doing a really good job defending. This Shogunate Castle is actually saving his ass now. It's because in 2 times the enemies are already in your base. This castle have done wonders for him. Anotand are already in the Imperial Age. It's gonna be the Palace of Swabia. Gonna print those villagers. It's gonna be harder and harder for Beastie as the time comes. Remember, he lost his second town center, so he's only sitting on 1. And the villager production for Beastie is just not gonna be enough for now. It's like this army already going for the base again. It's like he will ignore it to get a bunch of those going for the south. Anotand gonna mix it with the horsemen here. Onabugeisha's not doing quite the best job against horsemen, just because they are not heavy units. Gonna get the priest here. Remember, Sacred Victory is approaching this time. I didn't even realize. Beastie does realize he needs to stop this Sacred Victory. Only 2 minutes left. Does he has the army to do so? He has 35 military against 69. And if he splits, who's gonna deal with this? There's a bunch of like almost 20 military here. He decides to go for an A-shop here. It's gonna be the Tanegashima gunsmith to get the siege there. Like Onabugeishas, gonna be able to deal with those Langnesh and those man at arms, sorry. But Sacred Victory is only 1 minute left. Will he able to get... I wonder what kind of siege he's gonna get. It's gonna be the Revolte Queen. The Revolte Queen can actually turn things to Beastie's favor. And he's also taking a lot of villagers, which means he's gonna build a castle. He must build a castle here. And indeed, they start building the castle. You just don't need to engage just yet, otherwise he will lose a lot of villagers. And with that said, a lot of things start to happen. Sacred Victory stopped. Only 1 unit there. Revolt the Queen. Gonna be able to get a nice shot here on Mushas, trying to defend the Revolt the Queen. The castle goes up. Is this Revolt the Queen actually gonna turn things into Beastie's favor? He just needs to protect it, and looks like this Revolt the Queen is gonna go down for sure. There's no way he can protect this. With the castle here, Beastie in trouble. 45 seconds. Not much military coming from Beastie. Looks like he will put a villager here just to stop the timer for a little while. But also, Anotand going for another keep. This is too much. Too many man-at-arms. It's too much gold for his opponent. This is just sending villagers here. I think he's not gonna be able to get back to this. Only 13 seconds left. Also, keep gonna be built for Anotand. It's gonna step Beastie. If it's known for something, he never gives up. You never know when he's gonna turn things around. Only 3 seconds left. He's sending everyone goes here. Everyone goes here. But with the castle here, it's not gonna be possible. And with these villagers down, Sacred Victory will be approached here by Anotand. And Anotand is the winner on this match by a Sacred Victory. What a match we have. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like. It helps to help the traction of the video, and subscribe if you haven't already to watch more Age of Empires 4 matches. I'll see you in the next one.